wisdom streets. And what's wisdom streets? Wisdom streets means walking the streets of God, and finding all the wisdom that God has kept for us, by which we can fulfill destiny and fulfill the potential that God has put into your life, my life. We've been talking about the ants, because the scripture says in the book of Proverbs 6 verse 6, it says, go to the ant, thou sluggard, examine her ways and learn wisdom. So we are learning great wisdom from the word of the ant. So last time we spoke about the fact that in the ant world is very specialized. All ants don't do the same thing. They have the soldier ants, the fire ants, the nurse ants, the leaf ants, or the farmer ants. They have all types of ants in the ant world. And from here we'll learn this great secret, which is this: be specialized. Be specialized. Let your gifting, your specialization, let the area in which you are good at, let it be known to everyone around you. Not because you want to be a show off, but it needs to get to the point where people know about you and about what you do. I love it so much in scripture. A young man called Joseph, when people were looking for who can interpret dreams for Pharaoh, people remembered him. Oh, there is a young man in Potiphar's house. When he interprets a dream for you, it is like God himself doing it, because he makes it precise. And they went to look for him. Your gift will make room for you. Your specialization will make room for you. So invest in one or two or three things and become specialist in it. I mean, look at another man which everyone knows about. That man is called David, who became King David. He was and then today as the sweet psalmist. He wrote songs. He was a musician. He was a warrior, and he was all types of. It was many things, but each of them he was well known for. So the key for you is to find out, or to determine to be good at something and make room for you. Also, some assignments you are given in life may if you put enough effort into them, may become the source of your great breakthrough. I have a friend, I have a colleague. We used to work in the same company, and this man is a professional engineer, very well qualified engineer in the petroleum industry. And then his pastor in his hometown somewhere in Africa asked him to start a bookshop for his church. A bookshop in a corner shop, bookshop for the church, and he did that. But many years later, when last time I saw him, he has since left the oil industry. Now he's a big bookseller, owning bookshops, and do well. Why? Because that little assignment that was given to him by his pastor, please start a small bookshop for us. He not only did that, but he now went into the big cities and opened up big Christian bookshops. Today he is doing excellently well. So even an assignment given to you can become the source of your specialization. So don't look down on assignments or opportunities, because each one of them, if you handle it well, if you become diligent about it, could be the bridge, the rocket to the great height that God has ordained for you. I love scripture that says in Proverbs 22:29, seest thou a man, seest thou a woman, diligent in his or her business, he or she shall stand before kings and not before mean people. So what's the action for you? What's the charge for you? Please take time and find out what you are good at, or what you are blessed at, or whatever you find to do. Whatever you find to do, whatever you're doing right now, choose to become great at it. Choose to become skilled at it. Choose to become a specialist at it, and use it to bless your generation. And guess what? A time will come that people will knock on your doors, and pay you high money for that gifting, for that specialization. So you can do better than the ants. Do the better than the ant by becoming a specialist, and let your specialization be a gifting to your generation. Thank you so much, and I really want to encourage you to please come again to Wisdom Streets again and again, and please share this with other people as well. And at the same time, whenever you're in Scotland, please, I would love to see you and welcome you to the city of God, where God is great and his people are enjoying the greatness of God. And if you want the whole series, it's a mighty long series, the School of the Ants, the Wisdom of the Ants, then you send us a message and we'll be glad to send that to you. God bless you, and see you again soon on Wisdom Streets.